Across Africa and the Middle East, a remarkable creature moves with silent grace, the African wildcat. Elusive and rarely seen, it slips through the landscape like a shadow, its presence felt more than witnessed. This is a hunter whose story is woven into the very fabric of the wild, yet remains largely untold. This small but formidable predator thrives in open plains, scrublands, and even desert edges, living a hidden life away from the spotlight of lions and cheetahs. While the great cats command attention, the African wildcat survives by staying out of sight, relying on its wits and stealth to avoid danger and find food. Its adaptability is its greatest strength, surviving in varied environments where food and water are scarce. Whether enduring the heat of the day or the chill of the night, it finds ways to persist, making use of every resource the land provides. This resilience has allowed it to flourish, where many others cannot. The African wildcat is the wild ancestor of our domestic cats, a living link to their untamed origins. Its genes run through the veins of house cats around the world, connecting living rooms to the wild savanna in a single leap of evolution. Observing one is like looking back in time, seeing the raw spirit that shaped the feline family. Every twitch of its tail, every measured step, echoes the instincts that have been passed down for thousands of years. These cats are primarily nocturnal, emerging at dusk from their hidden shelters to begin their nightly hunt. As the sun dips below the horizon, the wildcat comes alive, blending seamlessly with the shadows and moving with purpose through the darkness. Their senses are razor sharp, every sound and scent in the darkness guiding their movements. With ears tuned to the faintest rustle and eyes adapted to the dimmest light, they navigate a world invisible to most other creatures. Each night is a silent quest for survival, a dance of life and death played out for generations. Every hunt is a test of skill and patience, where success means another day and failure could mean peril. In the wild, their independence and agility are unmatched, making them a vital part of Africa's natural world. Their ability to climb, leap, and vanish into the undergrowth is a testament to their evolutionary perfection. To understand the African wildcat is to glimpse the very essence of what it means to be a feline. It is a creature of mystery and mastery, a survivor whose story continues to unfold in the wild places of our world. The African wildcat's appearance is a masterpiece of camouflage. Its sandy gray coat, marked with faint stripes, blends perfectly into the African landscape, breaking up its outline and making it nearly invisible. Lean and athletic, with longer legs than a domestic cat, it moves with elegance and agility. Its thick ringed tail acts as a counterbalance during sharp turns and leaps. Large expressive eyes and swiveling ears give it exceptional night vision and hearing, crucial for a nocturnal hunter. The wildcat's rugged build and dense fur protect it from harsh elements and thorny bushes. Every feature, from its padded paws to its keen senses, is honed for survival. This is a creature perfectly in tune with the wild heart of Africa. The African wildcat is a solitary, patient hunter relying on stealth and surprise. It stalks its prey with slow, deliberate movements, using every bit of cover to remain unseen. When the moment is right, it launches a lightning-fast pounce, dispatching small mammals or birds with a swift bite. Its diet is varied: mice, rats, gerbils, birds, lizards, and even insects, adapting to whatever is available. This flexibility ensures it rarely goes hungry, no matter the season. Unlike larger predators, it hunts alone, relying entirely on its own skills. After a kill, it eats quickly in seclusion, always alert for threats. Every hunt is a test of patience, agility, and instinct. The wildcat's solitary nature means constant vigilance. One careless moment could make it prey. Its hunting technique is an ancient art, passed down through generations. In the wild, survival depends on being both an efficient hunter and a cautious survivor. The African wildcat's day is ruled by the sun and the need for safety. During the heat, it hides in dense thickets, burrows, or rocky crevices, resting and conserving energy. As dusk falls, it awakens, stretching, grooming, and sharpening its claws, preparing for the night ahead. Night is its kingdom. It patrols its territory, marking boundaries and searching for prey. Males often have larger territories that may overlap with several females. The wildcat moves silently, always alert to changes and intruders. Survival means avoiding larger predators. Flight and stealth are its best defenses. Its life is a delicate balance between hunting and being hunted. Adaptability and constant awareness are the keys to its success in the wild. The African wildcat's remarkable journey begins in a secluded, well-hidden den, carefully chosen by the mother for its safety and shelter from predators and the harsh elements of the wild. Here she gives birth to a litter of 1 to 5 tiny kittens, each one completely dependent on her for survival in these vulnerable first days. Born blind, deaf, and utterly helpless, the kittens rely on their mother's warmth, milk, and constant vigilance. She keeps them hidden, grooming and nurturing them, as they slowly begin to grow stronger. The mother is fiercely protective, rarely straying far from the den except to hunt for food. Her presence is a constant shield against threats, and she will defend her young with remarkable courage. As the kittens grow, their eyes open and curiosity takes hold. They begin to venture outside the den, tumbling and playing with their siblings. Through these playful interactions, they develop coordination and learn the basic skills they'll need to survive. The mother gradually introduces them to the world of hunting, bringing live prey to the den. She demonstrates stalking and pouncing, encouraging the kittens to practice these vital techniques under her watchful eye. By 6 months of age, the young cats have honed their hunting skills through countless attempts and failures. They are now capable of catching their own food and begin to explore the wider world beyond the safety of the den. This transition to independence is fraught with danger. The young wildcats must navigate unfamiliar terrain, avoid larger predators, and compete with rivals for territory and food. Every day is a test of their instincts and resilience. Yet, the lessons learned from their mother, her patience, her hunting prowess, and her fierce protection, remain with them, guiding their every move as they adapt to life on their own. Each new generation of African wildcats faces the same challenges, continuing the ancient cycle of survival and adaptation, shaped by the ever-changing wild. From a helpless kitten in a hidden den, to a solitary hunter roaming the savannah, the African wildcat's journey is a powerful testament to the enduring strength of instinct, resilience, and the will to survive. The African wildcat is the direct ancestor of our domestic cats, and the resemblance is striking. With their slender bodies, upright ears, and expressive eyes, it's easy to see the wildcat's legacy in the house cats we know today. These wildcats have roamed the African savannas for thousands of years, perfectly adapted to their environment and way of life. While domestic tabbies echo their wild heritage, centuries of domestication have softened their instincts and changed their appearance. The once fierce and wary hunter has become a gentle companion, content to nap in the sun or curl up on a cozy couch. Yet, beneath the surface, the echoes of their wild ancestry remain, visible in their movements and behaviors. The wild cat remains fiercely independent and solitary, rarely seeking the company of others. In contrast, domestic cats have learned to adapt to social living, not only with humans but also with other cats and even different animals. This shift has allowed them to thrive in a variety of environments, from bustling cities to quiet countryside homes. Selective breeding has produced a dazzling variety of shapes, sizes, and coat patterns in domestic cats, traits that would be disadvantageous in the wild, where camouflage and agility are essential for survival. Today, we see everything from long-haired Persians to sleek Siamese, each with their own unique look and personality. The wildcat's sandy camouflaged coat and athletic build are perfect for survival, blending seamlessly into the grasslands and providing the speed and stealth needed to hunt. In contrast, the diverse forms of house cats reflect human preferences more than nature's demands. Socially, wildcats live alone, defending territories with scent marks and fierce determination. Domestic cats, however, can form close bonds, living in groups and even developing friendships with other pets in the household. This social flexibility is a hallmark of their domestication. The wildcat's life is shaped by nature and necessity, every day a test of survival. The domestic cat's world, on the other hand, is shaped by comfort, safety, and the care of humans who provide food, shelter, and affection. Instincts remain, but the urgency of survival has faded for pets. Domestic cats still stalk, pounce, and play, but these behaviors are now games rather than matters of life and death. The contrast between wild and tame reveals the remarkable journey from untamed predator to beloved companion. It's a transformation shaped by thousands of years of coexistence with humans, resulting in the affectionate, adaptable pets we cherish today. Yet every house cat carries a spark of its wild ancestor within, a living reminder of the wild spirit that still flickers behind those curious eyes. The African wildcat is full of fascinating adaptations. It can survive long periods without drinking water, getting moisture from its prey. a crucial trait for life in arid regions. Its vocalizations differ from domestic cats, with louder mews and less continuous purring. Communication is functional, used to warn rivals or attract mates, not for social bonding. The story of domestication began around 10,000 years ago, when wild cats were drawn to early human settlements by abundant rodents. Over generations, a partnership formed, leading to the first domestic cats. Remarkably, the wild cat can stand its ground against venomous snakes, using speed and agility to hunt even dangerous prey. This intelligence and fearlessness set it apart as a true survivor. The African wildcat's unique traits reveal the depth of its wild heritage. Despite its adaptability, the African wildcat faces serious threats today. The biggest danger is hybridization with feral domestic cats, which dilutes the wild gene pool and threatens the species' survival. Habitat loss from agriculture and urban expansion fragments their territories, making it harder to find mates and food. Closer contact with humans increases risks of persecution and disease transmission from domestic cats. Farmers may trap or poison wild cats, mistaking them for threats to livestock. Diseases like feline immunodeficiency virus can devastate wild populations. These combined pressures make survival increasingly difficult for the true African wildcat. Without intervention, this iconic species could quietly disappear. The African wildcat is vital to its ecosystem, controlling rodent populations and protecting crops. Its presence signals a healthy, balanced environment. Protecting the wildcat means preserving its habitat, grasslands, savannas, and wildlife corridors. Conservation efforts must address hybridization, habitat loss, and human conflict. Raising awareness and education are key to fostering appreciation and support for this elusive feline. By safeguarding the wildcat, we protect the broader biodiversity of Africa's grasslands. Its survival is intertwined with our own, a living link to the wild origins of our pets. The silent tread of the African wildcat is a vital pulse in Africa's heart, one we must strive to keep beating.